for lack of a better term, a more adrenaline-induced game as we look on throughout this matchup here this evening. For the Delmarva Dandy Skaters, they picked up a new face, as Papa Shields has now taken the captaincy of the Okinawa Generations down in the Intermediate Division. They had a roster spot to fill, and so Unglued Snail taken to the ice for the first time in his Delmarva career. We're to take it down to the ice level as all 6 parties are ready to rock, ready to roll. Down to the ice level as we have 15 minutes of slap shot underway immediately. The puck is dropped, the shot almost on target, but not able to pack that one in there. Delmarva in the orange on the left side, might change into black here shortly, and of course the Voodoo on the right attacking the left in their blue. Capkin off the forehand, trying to send this one down towards the near side. Unglued Snail trying to keep the pressure applied off the backhand. Gubby taking this one out for a ride. Takes some time behind his own netting, leans towards the top side of the boards, just pinches through less than Dennis like he wasn't even there. Snail awarded the save, keeping that one wide. Along the top side, or the near side boards, Myth able to find Capkin. Capkin off the side of the cage over to Gubby, not quite able to capitalize on that one. Myth down to the near side, banks this one over to Capkin off the backhand, almost able to shoot that one on, but not quite able to find the angle to do so. Gubby with charge, not able to send that one out in front. Snail brings this one out and around for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters. Gubby steals it away off the back and shoots this one out in front. Goes off of Snail over to Myth, but not able to patty his whack. Not able to give the dog the bone. 4 minutes remaining here in this first period of action, and we've had multiple shots already. Capkin, forehand shot just wide off the far side. Gubby picks this one up, throws this one back out, but not able to dish it on the tape. Myth, top side, hits Capkin. Not quite able to send that one on. Here's Gubby. Gubby down low, pass out in front, no one at the point to say hello. Here's Myth back in his own defensive end, looking down towards the near side. Look for the backhand shot out, hits a little bit too much of the lag spikes, and was not able to keep possession of that puck. Dr. Samurai down low for Delmarva, loosens this one up the topside boards. Capkin off the backhand, dances his way through the neutral zone, but not able to beat out Dr. Samurai. Samurai down the near side, hits Dennis with a backhand shot. Myth able to direct that one wide with the hip. Snail looking towards the center ice, not quite able to pack the punch on Dr. Samurai's shot opportunity. Good positioning, but just not able to get enough of the puck. Gubby, the flames on his shirt, trying to get this one through the defensive end. Less than Dennis bank pass to himself. Gubby disrupts that one, brings this one back out for the Voodoo. 2 minutes elapsing. 4 shots were made. Gubby bringing this one down the near side off the forehand. Hits Samurai. Samurai off the backhand as well, dumping this one down into the Voodoo territory. Myth under pressure. Finds its way down the near side. Gubby lost to Samurai. Sent back over to Unglued Snail. Whips this one top side for less than Dennis. The captain of Delmarva looking to take this one down the near side under his own volition. Off of the forehand. Looking for the sauce over to Samurai, but just out of his reach. And just out of the way of harm for the Northern Hills Voodoo. We're halfway through this first period of action. Dr. Samurai off the forehand, looking to scoop this one out and in with the sword, but not quite able to send that one packing. Capkin, Gubby, down the Myth. Unglued Snail there to stop him up at the defensive blue line for Delmarva. Snail picks up possession, throws this one topside for less than Dennis. Dennis collecting his thoughts. Off the hip, Gubby picking his time to strike beautifully. Had him whenever he was at a loss for words. Dennis able to scoop this one out towards the target, but not able to send that one on. Myth, topside to Capkin. Sent out in front, Dr. Samurai trying to just hold the W key and praying, but not quite able to beat out Myth. Brought out to Gubby, bank pass off the backside of the glass. Unglued Snail looking to dance his way around town. Looks to take it off the forehand out of his own territory. Shot opportunity over to Dr. Samurai. Backhand opportunity out at the point, trying to find the pass over to Dennis. Dennis shooting, nice shot, and an even better goal! The Delmarva Dandy Skaters have found themselves on top with a nice shot. Sent right between the posts. Myth getting a piece of it, but not enough. And the Dandy Skaters, 1-0. Here's Myth down the near side. Capkin off the backhand as well. Scoops this one out. Hits Dennis. Dr. Samurai leans down towards the near side. Capkin not quite able to beat out the pressure. Snail off the defensive end down towards the near side. Capkin getting in the way of that one as well. Snail dumps this one down. Myth picking this one up off the hip to the forehand. Leans topside. Gets this one out to Gubby. Gubby with a shot. Chance just not quite able to get that one between the wickets. Dr. Samurai to pick up the loose pieces. Banks this one out of the zone. Myth getting a touch on this one, trying to get this one out as well. Dr. Samurai. Roll this one down the near side. Snail gets its bank on this one. Gets this one down the full 200. Here's Myth back in the Voodoo territory. Lanes top side with 60 seconds remaining. Gets this one out. Samurai with a nice save on that one. Looks to take charge towards the top side. Snail off the forehand. Trying to get this one out. Capkin not letting him do it cleanly. And Gubby has found himself a goal. 50 seconds remaining in the first period of action, and it's 1-1. Dr. Samurai thought he had a clearing attempt, but Gubby said, no, that's my puck to take, and take it he did. Here's Samurai down the near side, goes off Gubby. Gubby looking to pick his pocket yet again. Capkin, shot attempt stopped away by Gubby. Here's Myth down the near side, trying to get this one through the traffic. Dr. Samurai looking to take his trend down the near side, looking to sell his wares. Gubby trying to take that one out himself as well. The two swords do end up doing battle. Capkin over to Myth. Myth with a backhand opportunity, just hits it off the tip of the stick rather than the blade. Capkin with an opportunity himself off the backhand over to Myth, but just off the notch of Snail. And that one is nullified. Myth down low to Capkin over his stick with 10 seconds remaining here in this first period of action. Gubby, Myth, out at the point, shot saved away by Snail, down the near side corner, 3-2, out in front, Gubby scores! Holy cow! 1 goal is the difference, and the Voodoo are on top. A practical buzzer beater, if you will, and that is the end of the first period of action. Let's take a look at the tail by the numbers, as the Voodoo go into the second period a happy bunch. But as all 6 parties are ready to get back into the thick of it, who am I to keep them waiting? As the puck is dropped, the game continues on. Gubby looking for an immediate call to arms, but not quite able to beat it out through the traffic. Topside out to Myth. Myth off the forehand, looking to scoop this one out. Gets it out to the point. Here's Gubby down the near side, shot off of Samurai and down into his own defensive end. Here's Capkin taking this one topside. Dennis with a shot, almost able to send it packing, but just wide off the near side post. Dr. Samurai stopped up by Capkin. Capkin, top side to Myth. Dennis getting a touch on this one. Keeps this one in the Voodoo defensive end. Dandy Skaters with possession, trying to take this one down the near side. Banks this one out to Samurai. Forehand opportunity. Shooting this one off of Gubby. Off Dennis. Over to Snail. Gubby controlled over to Myth back behind his own cage. And they'll seek refuge. Myth down the near side. Bang pass out to Capkin. Nice shot. Snail able to stop that one away. A little rubber banding did occur. But Myth looking to take his time down the near side boards. Gets it through Dennis. Snail, the lone man, waiting for that one off the backhand over to Samurai. Samurai with a forehand shot. Not quite able to beat out Myth. Here's Dennis off the backhand over to Snail. Snail off the backhand as well. Shot across the crease, but not able to find a point in contact during. Gubby, forehand. Out of his own zone. Almost able to pull the mace out of the jar, but not quite able to beat out Dennis as the stick check was a little too effective. Myth off the backhand, looks for Capkin, off the backhand as well. Gubby with an opportunity, not quite able to send it in. The 200 ping came at the wrong time, and with 3:40 remaining here in the second, we still have a 1-goal difference. Snail loosened up top side. Dennis trying to get a hand on this one for Delmarva. Myth able to loosen that one up into the neutral zone. Here's Capkin over to Gubby. Lost over to Dennis, sent down into the Voodoo territory. Capkin behind his own cage, looking to get a little bit of possession on this one. See, he leans down to the near side. To the far side, bank pass out to Gubby. Just out of his reach, goes out the full 200. Snail, the first man back for this one. The unglued Snail in the corner. Lost over to Capkin. Capkin trying to get possession on this one. Snail sandwiched between 2 Voodoo players. He'll come out on top towards the top side of the boards. Throws this one down center avenue, out of the reach of Dennis, into the hands of Myth. Myth forehands out to the far side. Gubby takes his time through the neutral zone. Tries to get it through Snail, but it's loosened up over to Dennis. Gubby down low, working his magic. Finds itself, the puck in his possession, leans towards the top side, off the forehand. Hounded by less than Dennis, loosened up to the near side. Gubby takes charge yet again, tag teaming it with Capkin, trying to force this one on target. Capkin able to stick check Dennis away, not able to keep possession on his stick. Shot by Gubby off the near side. Samurai had the puck underneath his stick. Not sure what that was about, but we play on. Halfway through the game, Voodoo at 2, Delmarva at 1. Dennis trapped in his own defensive end. Gubby with just immense amounts of pressure. Able to loosen this one back up to the red line. Along the far side boards, Capkin and Dennis do battle. Loosen up to the Voodoo territory. Myth whips this one down the near side. Gubby trying to keep that one rolling for his team. Snail there to stop that one up. Sent back over to Myth. Snail, the last point of contact there. Capkin back over to Myth. Myth off the backhand. Shoots this one out. Gubby with nobody to beat but the post, and he misses off the far side and wide. And that is unfortunate. Snail able to save the day there with a nice timely save. 1 minute 50 remaining here in the second period of action. 1 goal is still the difference, thanks to Snail's defensive efforts there. Gubby off the backhand in his own corner. Dennis to hound him. Hot on his trail, forcing him down the near side. Trying to find a little bit of possession with the puck. Gubby down to Kapkin just behind him on that pass attempt. Snail down low in the corner, trying to get this one out for the boys in orange. Gubby with a shot attempt goes off Dennis. Gubby, backhand, out into the offensive zone. Kapkin panics a little bit. Maybe it was the leg, maybe it wasn't. Who's to say? Had an opportunity to take it offensive side. Kapkin almost able to find Gubby out in front of the Delmarva netting. Gubby, shot, hits the post and goes down. What a shot! The hats go flying. That's his third of the game and picks the upper 90 like a champ. Holy cow! Man! I've never seen something hit the crossbar so beautifully. Gubby, just making sure people know his name, making sure they know what he's all about. An absolute sniper to the top corner. I'm never going to forget that goal. That was awesome. Kapkin letting that one leak out. 52 seconds remaining in the second period of action. The Voodoo now lead by 2. Myth, topside to Gubby. Down towards the near side finds Kapkin. Kapkin forehand out to Snail. Snail there dumps this one down, gives his team some time to breathe and set up their back check. Kapkin off the backhand, looks for the shot just off the near side and wide. Here's Dennis getting this one out of the zone. Hits Myth at the red line. Myth off the backhand, looking for Gubby. Looking to forehand this one down to the near side. Kapkin waiting on the prow, but not able to get enough juice behind that rocket to get it into space. Dennis off the backhand. Gets this one off the far side. Samurai looking to take his time along the topside boards. Getting this one out of his own zone, but hits Kapkin at the defensive blue line for the Voodoo. Kapkin shot off the far side. 13 seconds remain. Gubby forehand, not quite able to get that one through the traffic. Out into the neutral zone. Here's Myth getting a touch. Snail out the other way. Shot on target. Blocked away by Gubby. Myth. Samurai. Samurai up against the side of the cage. Myth able to wrap that one out. And that's the end of the second period of action. 3-1's our score. And the Voodoo are in the lead. So does Gubby's shot count as a post hit even though it went in afterwards? Who's to say? But all 6 players ready to rock, ready to roll. We're on the ice. And we are in the third period of action. The puck is dropped, the game is on, and the time is ticking. Delmarva in a little bit of a hole. They got to get at least 2 to send it into overtime. Gubby with a shot, scores! And they have made it 4-1. What a shot. Topside boards, textbook takedown. Absolutely beautiful. Myth looking to get a hand on this one. Dr. Samurai as well, trying to get involved. Snail off the backhand. Looking to sauce this one off the side of the cage. Myth there awarded with the save as he keeps this one out to Gubby. Gubby with an impossible angle. Almost snipes it nonetheless. 30 seconds into it, the Voodoo thinking they had 2 goals to their name. Kapkin off the backhand, stopped up by Dennis. Dennis off the forehand, snapped away by Kapkin over to Myth. Myth in the far side corner, wrapped down to the near. Kapkin returns the favor towards the top side. Myth out to Gubby. Gubby off the backhand, shooting it just past Snail, but not able to get it between the wickets. Gubby shoots. Nice save by Snail. Dennis down low in the corner, over to Kapkin. Kapkin off the backhand, shooting this one over to Gubby. Almost able to control that one off the forehead, but not quite able to finesse it enough. Kapkin down to Gubby. Gubby off the backhand, dangles his way out in front. What a save by Samurai! But wow, I need to I can't control the replay. This upsets me. I was gonna get it on the goal line for you guys and everything, but for some reason it just wouldn't let me do it. Nonetheless, Voodoo 5. Delmarva at a loss for wares. Can they bring it back? Can they not? Who's to say? We got 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining to find out what they might do next. But they do need a goal, and they do need it now. Snail working his magic along the top side boards, bringing this one down towards the near side. Unglued Snail off the backhand. Stopped up by Kapkin. Shooting it just wide off the far side. Here's Snail. Looking to bring this one out and around. Popped over to Samurai. Samurai off the backhand. Looking to zig-a-zag. Not able to get it in the bag. See, that rhymed. That was pretty cool, eh? Back into the Delmarva territory. We're just going to ignore that. Snail. Bank pass to himself. Goes off Gubby. Back towards the Voodoo netting. A little bit of hair ripping out from both sides of the ice. One after another. 3:06 remain here in regulation. Gubby along the topside boards, bringing this one back down low to Kapkin. Kapkin off the forehand, stopped up by Dennis over to Gubby. Gubby bank pass out of his own zone, trying to get this one past the blue line, but Dennis, the gatekeeper, finds Samurai, shooting off the far side and wide. Here's Myth. Kapkin back over to Myth. Leans down towards the near side. Bang pass off the forehand. Dennis there trying to stop up Kapkin. Kapkin with a nice stick battle. Loosened back by Dennis over to Snail. Here's unglued Snail. Leans towards the top side of the ice. Off the backhand. Carries this one over to Samurai. Banks this one down towards the near side. Here's Dennis at his own blue line. Stops top side. Here's Gubby. Off the back. What a dangle. What a dangle. Gubby. Assisted by Kapkin on that play. Just forehand, backhand, forehand action. Zigging, zagging all the way home. Voodoo now at 6 with a 5-goal difference. Snail with a shot off the far side. Here's Smith getting a hand on this one. Off the backhand, brought back down to Kapkin. Goes off Snail. Down the near side. Samurai just out of his reach. Leaving this one go. Here's Samurai. Looking down the near side. Kapkin there stopping this one up off the forehand. Looking for the shot off the side of the cage. Gubby getting a hand on this one. Trying to get this one through traffic as well. Samurai able to send this one top side. Off the backhand shot. Myth able to control this one down the near side. Dennis getting a touch. Kapkin trying his hand at it as well. But the only one to tame that beast was Samurai. Samurai down the near side finds Dennis. Or Snail. Snail here with a backhand opportunity on target. Myth trying to stomp away the flame that is Dennis's offensive prow. Not quite able to find his way through the traffic was Dennis. We remain with a 5-goal difference. Shot from Gubby off the post there. Kapkin working his magic down the near side boards. Dennis able to get this one over to Snail. Snail with one man to beat. Shoots. Hits the post off the far side. Unfortunate. Dr. Samurai keeping possession for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters. Able to get this one down to Dennis off the far side. Bank pass out to unglued Snail. Snail with a shot. Myth with a save. Here's Snail off the backhand over to Dennis. Not quite able to get there in time. Gubby read that play years in advance. Dr. Samurai, the lone man, back up against Gubby. Samurai top side out to Snail. Myth there to meet and greet him. Finding Dennis. Dennis loosened up over to Samurai. Hits Gubby with that pass attempt. Dennis trying to take possession back. Gubby steals it away. Picks his pocket. And that is his 6th goal. And we are in Brazil. .103 remaining here in regulation. 6 goals the difference. Gubby off the forehand, backhand, shoots it through the traffic, a near impossible angle. Wow. Just right between the wickets. You can't pinch a much more perfect shot than that. You know, you got the amount of space that you can fit a dime through to get that shot through, and Gubby just sniping it days in advance. Samurai here with a dump out. 43 seconds remaining here in regulation, and the goal difference has grown to 7. Kapkin to Gubby. Less than Dennis. Leans topside. Myth there trying to stomp that one out. Able to do so. Dennis over to Snail. Hits Kapkin. Over to Snail yet again. 30 seconds remain. Back over to Dr. Samurai out at the defensive blue line for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters. Over to Dennis. Hits the tip of the stick. Over to the forehand. Looking for the shot. Not quite able to beat it through the traffic. Here's Myth. Myth off the forehand. Down to Kapkin. Kapkin off the backhand. Scoops this one topside. Here's Gubby. Gubby with a forehand shot. Hits Dennis along the way. 10 seconds remain. Less than Dennis with a dump out. Myth here to control this one down the near side. Towards top side. Here's Gubby along the boards. Finds his way through. Snail there to stomp that one up. And that's going to be the end of the ball game. Northern Hills Voodoo claim their first victory of the season. 8-1. Goal scorers of the evening. Gubby with 7 on his 10 shots. Myth with 1 on his 5 shots. And for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters, Less than Dennis, the lone goal out there on the ice. He shot 50% of his shots on target. And we have the conclusion of that game. It's not the last we're going to see of Delmarva before the night is over, as they have yet another game to be played here shortly. I say shortly, I mean in about an hour and a half. 10 o'clock sharp. We still got 3 more matches here lined up throughout the evening, and then we'll continue on with our lives.